Can you hear me now? There we go. I had to update my OBS, so sorry about that. How's everybody today? It's Tuesday. Scott Free for All here. We've got old Cranky in the chat. How are you, Cranky? Good to see you. Big Sky Farms, welcome in. Here I am. Yeah, it got a little bit of a late start. Let me do that. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I had to kind of hustle to get my beverages here. I've got some iced tea. So glad to see you guys. We're back on Graystone. So it's been a while. Last time we were here, we made some cake. That was our goal, and we got it done. So I think it's just going to be a lot of updating the farm. I have some ideas on how to maybe add some new streets, some new ways to get around. And we've got a field that we need to turn around. So we've got a lot of things to do. Okay. You're still living, so that's good. Hey, same here, Cranky. I cannot complain. Let's get over to the game. Let me get things in front of us. Okay. And there's our game. All right. So here we are. I have done a little bit of things off camera. I advanced us to the next day. And so I took care of the animals just to get them through the day without killing them off. Which meant that I needed to move over some wool. And get this, I moved over all the eggs, and still we ran out of space. So what that tells me is I need to go like through the entire day and then move eggs, or we may just miss out on a little bit of production. I don't know what to do. Our chickens are like super productive, but we'll get that done. Big Sky Farms, you got snowmen. All right. Oh, you have 10 inches of snow. And it's 10 degrees. Whew. So, let's see. Are you in... You're in Montana or Wyoming? One of those, right? So it's already getting that cold up there, huh? You're in Montana. Gotcha. Pass on the iced tea and stick with your coffee. Sell the oldest chickens to slow down production. Cranky, that's not a bad idea. I mean, the thing is, chickens don't really... You don't really earn that much on chickens. What are they, 50 bucks you get a piece on them? I mean, we could sell 100 of them and get, what? 5,000 bucks? It's an option. I mean, it's such a huge money machine. I'm not going to get too put out if we miss out on a little bit of things. But, so I did advance today. I did a little smoothing right here where I'm walking. And also around here, we've got this big bump on this water tank. May have to do something there. I also smoothed and leveled things back here. so that we have a way around. And so let me show you why I'm doing this, because what I'd like to do is make a little road that goes back through here. There's a pittance of a field right here that we really don't need to worry about. And then look here. We are at our production site where we have sugar beets and diesel production. And then we've got this field here. So ultimately what I would like to do is pick up this straw and probably just pave this field. We really don't need this small field. We'll have room for more production if we so choose. I mean, at a minimum, we can spread out production, but we could also just add some incremental, even if it's duplicate, you know, maybe add a second grain mill, something like that. Hey, Saran's there. How are you, Saran? Good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. And as you can see, I have some more smoothing to do here. But, you know, it'd be kind of cool to have that road come around and then come over here to our beet production. And that's going to save us some time. So I'm thinking that I was trying to get some cut beets out of here, out of our cut beet factory. And I came over here thinking that was our cut beets, and it was actually our stones. So I put a little bit of stones in my trailer, so I had to dump it out. So that's what this is here. This is just stones. You know, maybe we put a stone crusher back here and start making some of our own stone. I don't have stones turned on, and this isn't a lot, but I don't know. Just a thought. Let's look at what we have to do field-wise. Hello, Grant. How are you? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Make sure I didn't miss anybody else. I think I've talked to everybody here. Excellent. Okay. So if we look at our fields, one thing I want to do is our grass field here, field 8, is ready to be cut. And we are, I won't say low on hay, but that's the thing we need the most of. We've got plenty of silage because I believe last time we cut this, we put it in our fermenter for making silage. So what we'll do is we'll put it in our, it's actually a dryer fermenter. We'll put it in there and dry the grass this time to make hay. We just want to stay ahead of things so we don't get in trouble with our cattle. And then just to look at animals, just to give you an idea, cattle are in great shape productivity-wise and health-wise and reproduction-wise. We've got plenty of food. And then this is one thing I've made note of. We've got a lot of slurry here. So we're going to need to do something with this. There's several things we can do. One thing we can do is we can put it in our, I believe in our diesel production, we can do something with that. Is that true? No. But we could put a BGA down and make things out of that. Let's see, or do we? I think we already have a BGA. Did we not put one down? No, I think I picked it up and didn't put a new one down. And that's fine. Do have the fuel refinery, and it looks like it's just all oils, diesel, methane, air. Yeah, so we could put a BGA down. We could also put down that fertilizer factory that we had on No Man's Land. And I may just do like a copy paste of that. That might be fun to do. And there's A. A's in the house. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you here. So anyway, that's just what I've been thinking. We could probably put some more cut sugar beets over here. Let's make sure that that's being distributed. It's down here. Here it is. We are we're distributing the sugar. I don't know that we can. I think that's what I learned is we can't just distribute that cut beet. We actually have to move it over because it's not technically in the factory production chain. Unless I'm just missing it. Let me just look real quick. This is it. Okay, we are distributing it. That's good. Okay. And look, we've already got more stones again. I think putting a stone crusher down might be a good thing to do. And we've got slurry as an output. Okay. Okay, so anyway, we've made our rounds. It says we're missing water. Let's go do that first. In our sugar beet processing plant, let's put some water in there. And I don't think it takes much water. Let me go back to it. Apologize. I don't think it takes very much water. So I think we can get in just a regular tractor. Let's see. Yeah, we can do this one. And just go get our little water tank. And I don't know why I'm taking that with me. And where is our small water tank? You know what? Our farm is getting big enough that I'm gonna have to just start looking for stuff. Can I tag this? I thought I could tag it. Oh, show on map. There it is. Okay. Am I showing it on the map? Do we get a green well? Huh. Let's do this. Oh, you know what? There it is right there. That's right. We put that over at our greenhouse. I forgot about that. All right, well, let's get you over here. Cranky, we did have it at the beet factory, and then when I saw this, I remembered that we put it over here, and we were going to make this dedicated for the greenhouse. I think what I'm going to need to do is maybe get another tank, another water tank. I don't know. We can fill things up right here. Let's do that. We have plenty of money. I don't think we have any loans. No loans. That's good. All right. We'll go do this. And then I think we'll set up our mower. Get that going. Well, hello, Mark Thor. How are you? Good to see you today. Hope you're doing all right. I really like the look of this sugar factory. Whoops, it's not this. It is this that needs the water. And it goes over here. see what that's looking like from a production standpoint. That's going to get us pretty close. That's going to get us over halfway full. I'd say that got us exactly halfway full. All right. Let's fill that up again. And I'll take you this little shortcut way that doesn't yet have a road, but that's one of the things I think we're going to take care of. Mark, you're doing good. Awesome. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Okay, even though it's up kind of high, I can still fill from it, so that's not bad. All right. Yeah, it'll be cool to put in a road right here where I'm driving, and that'll give us pretty quick access to all of our production areas back here. And we've got lots of room to expand as well. And I had a glitch, so my YouTube chat is out of commission here for just a second. Should come back pretty soon. Apologize for that. All right. You know, another thing we can do to enhance this farm is we can add to our auto drive map. Got a lot of new production. I don't think that's something that I want to do in a live stream, but it's something I could easily do offline, because I mean that could easily be an hour's worth of just laying down courses and waypoints and making sure that production load and unload areas are working and that sort of thing. Okay. I'm just going to put this back at our greenhouse. Yeah, as far as weather goes, here, it's pretty warm. I think it was, I know Sunday it was 80 degrees. Yesterday was a little cooler. It was a little rainy. Today I think it's just kind of up in the high 70s, maybe 80s. Supposed to stay warm. So, as unusual as that sounds, for November we kind of alternate between cold and warm weather. Texas gets warm, moist weather from the Gulf of Mexico, and then we'll get an Arctic blast from the system that comes out of Canada, and it just kind of alternates. So pretty crazy weather. You're certainly in winter now for you, Saran. Yeah, I guess Ireland, UK, you guys definitely have your winter in. And it sounds like up in like northern Midwest here in the U.S., it's cold. Big Sky Farms, who lives in Montana, said that they've got snow and it's pretty cold. Okay, I'm going to do a quick save, and then let's start mowing. I think that'd be fun to do. You're in West Ireland. Okay. So the Atlantic Ocean batters you. Yeah. I imagine that's kind of a fairly cold current that comes through there. You get a lot of moisture off of that. Okay. Let's go find our mower. Here it is. So last time we used this mower, this is the Mark IV Special. There was a little tweak we had to make, and Mark took care of that. And all is well. Looks like I still have the course set up. That's kind of nice. Now, we don't need to TED or anything like that. So we're just going to mow it and pick it up and then put it in. Hopefully it can be as easy as this. Just come over here, hit first waypoint, and let it go. Oh, that I did it again. That's the stop. All right, this is gonna take forever, so I need to just drive it over there. All right, let's try again. There we go. All right, it looks like everybody's cutting. We had that small center mower bouncing up and stopped mowing before, but it looks like it's okay now. Okay. So I'm gonna have to look here for my Saran, you're saying, yeah, in Galway. Okay. So Ed Sheeran song Galway Girl. Okay. I've never been to Galway, but I've heard it's a beautiful coastal town. Like it's almost kind of like a touristy place. Like people go there to enjoy the coast. I will have to get over there someday. All right, so we've got that going on. Let's go get in our 8R. Make sure our cows, do we check our cows and make sure that they've got plenty of food? They've got plenty of food. That's nice. Yeah, Mark, it looks to be cutting just fine. Thanks for your help in getting that tweaked. All right, we want to get our... Where is our forage wagon? Are you over here? Perhaps? No. I think I may have put you over in the large shed. Let's go look. Yes, there you are. I think we still have the course set up for this one too. F8 new mower. Let me see if that's the same. F8 new mower, that's the same course. Awesome, this is gonna be easy. All right, one thing I definitely wanna do is I wanna set up our production to dry into hay as opposed to ferment into silage. So I think what I need to do is go into that. I think it's down here actually. Where are you? Here it is. So I'll need to turn off this silage and turn on the hay. We're going to deactivate silage production. We're going to activate... Oh, it looks like we're going to need a little bit of straw, too. Activate. Well, the good thing is we have some straw on the field. We'll just need to go pick it up. In fact, while our mower is mowing, let's go take care of that. I think the timing will work out pretty well. So yeah, and I think it makes sense to like make the road come from over here as well, and we'll join up with a road there. All right, well, let's just pick all this up. It was very convenient that we had this hay available because I didn't really factor that in. And I think we had wheat back here, and we harvested it really just to get it out of the way for future production expansion. It doesn't, the dryer doesn't need much straw. I think we'll be good to go. And we'll get at least one wagon full of straw. Probably not much more than that, though. Am I watching Mike later? Yeah, I think I am, Mark. What Mark's referring to is our good friend Mighty Mike Farms has taken over responsibility of Argsy and FSG's No Man's Land game save that I worked on for a little while. And he's going to go live. What time is it? Hold on just a second. He's going to go live in about 2 hours. And yeah, so we'll finish up and we'll all go over there and say hi. And how's our mower doing? He is moving along. All good. All right. Let's see how much straw this can take. Looks like it can't take a whole lot. Okay, and it's making hay. Awesome. I wanted to check one thing. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. So our dryer fermenter is a production site, but is our TMR, can we just distribute that over to the TMR? We should be able to. It has plenty of straw, so that's good. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's make it, we'll make it distribute. And let's see. I think I'm going to keep. So here's the thing. We could use our silage for the BGA as well. So do I want all of that to go over to here? We have so much TMR, guys. All right, I changed my mind. We'll just keep that as storing. Okay, let me just get caught up here on our chat. December Farms is next in line. Oh, awesome. Great. Well, I look forward to watching December Farms take a stab at things. He is a good friend of this channel and our community. Well, hello, Jason. How are you? Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing all right. Whoops, I got a little too aggressive. Yeah, there's just going to be a little bit left here on this field. We'll get it picked up, and then we will start picking up grass. I think I'm just going to have Courseplay do it. We had it working for us last time. Seemed to do okay. Courseplay and auto drive, that is. All right, and then I think there's some over here. Just a little touch. All right. He's going to do his recorded. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Mike had considered doing his recorded. I'm glad to see that he's doing it live. I'm really enjoying his live streams. He does a great job. Hello, Twisted. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. And Jason, I think I said hi to you. Yeah, I did. I always get very concerned that I'm missing somebody. Because my view is if you're taking the step to reach out in chat and say hi, certainly want to respond to that. Twisted, you're good. Awesome. I'm doing good as well. Okay. So I see that our auto drive is already set up for our fermenter. That's nice. So I think I'm just gonna let him go. We'll cross our fingers in hopes that we don't... Oh, well, you know what? Our mower's pretty much done. I think he's gonna be done here in about 30 seconds, so that's also good. All right, so we're going to click our little course play button over there, and then we're going to click that. Let's see if he knows what to do now. So what we already had configured was this course play course. He's going to follow the mower. I need to get over here, make sure he doesn't run into our mower. Is he? Oh, we did it, guys. Awesome. Okay, good. But he will follow the exact course of our mower, picking up grass. When he gets full, he will go over to our fermenter dryer and unload, and then come back and continue. So, very nice. Good. We're just going to let that roll. Mark, you've been liking the live streams as well. Yeah. And it's just good to see that No Man's Land map just, take on a life of its own and just progress. And Argsy and FSG said that they really enjoyed watching it move along as well. All right, so now that we've got our grass production pretty much automated, let me show you what else is on our to-do list. And it is this rather large field over here. There's really nothing done on it. It's not even fertilized. So we're going to need to just do a full round of stuff on that. Jason, you haven't seen that in work yet. Not brave enough to do it yourself? Oh. Jason, are you talking about the auto drive course play combination? If you are, if you're up to it, there are several good tutorials out there. Yeah, the AD handoff to CP. Yeah, there's several good tutorials out there. I think Argsy's got one. FSG might have one as well. And Jason, if you're up to it and you get into any issues, just jump into the Discord. And I know, especially in FSG's Discord, if you're a member of his server, he has basically a help channel where you can post some stuff, and you'll get some pretty quick and helpful replies and guidance on that. All right, so we've got a blank field. Do we need to put lime down? I don't know I don't think I've got lime turned on, do I? I do not. Do not have lime turned on. Is that true? No, I don't think I do. Don't think I do. We are gonna let's just put some seed in it. Seed in the ground. What if we do that? What are we gonna plant, guys? Let's go back and look at that. So let me go over to our time-saving stock check. We definitely need some wheat. Definitely need some wheat for our chickens. Now, our chickens are pretty well stocked with food. We've got 156,000 liters. But in about 10 days, they're going to eat through all that. So we need to have our next batch of wheat. Let's see if what we've planted so far. So we've got some barley here, so the chickens could eat that. We've got some canola here. What else do we have? Now we could plant some more beets over here at our field 14. Certainly not opposed to that. We bought this field down here simply just to strip the weed off of it. So we need to do something to that as well. Okay, so we've got 2 rather large fields to turn over. Let's see. How much corn do we have? Well, we have 103,000. Got plenty of sugar beets. What does our production need? I mean, we could do some. Looking at our grains, we've got, oh, our grain mill is just about bare. That's a problem, guys. That's a rather big problem. Yeah, that is a big problem. Hello, Nick Stegman. How are you, sir? Good to see you. All right, well, I say we'll just put some wheat in the ground in at least one of those fields, maybe both. And our mower's done. Let's get him off the field so our forage wagon doesn't run into him. And how's our forage wagon's doing? Well, all right. What we can do, we'll drop off our mower. We are just about out of gas, guys. Let's do that. We're like blinking red, almost out of gas. All right, that's good. All right, I'm out of iced tea. Moving on to some Coca-Cola. Sugar-free Coca-Cola. Yummy. All right, and let's go do a little repairing as well. Just take the time to do a little maintenance and cleaning. Grasswork does tend to make mowers dirty pretty quick. All right. And let's do a little bit of repair. Not too bad, but the Valtra is almost down to 70%. So we will repair that. And look, our mowers are pretty good shape. All right. So what I want to do next, we'll drop off our mower. I'm just going to leave them connected like this because I think this is like this is going to be our ongoing mode of operation when it comes to mowing. All right. And we have the seeder out already. Let's make sure we've got seed. You know what? This does not fertilize. We should fertilize first. Yeah, I forgot about that. Just gonna check real quick, see what we've got. Let's set it up for wheat. And do we have seed in the seed factory? Let's go check. I should reverse drive on the Valtra for mowing. Yeah, that's true. We did that last time, Cranky. Had you reminded me sooner, I would have done that. Because that is exactly how we did it last time. Yeah, that was my bad. That would have been much more interesting and cool. We don't have any seeds, guys. That's no good. Well, we're going to need a little slurry, and we're going to need a little bit of wheat stuff. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't know how quickly we can make enough seed for what we have to do. We may just go ahead and buy some, unfortunately. That's just me not keeping up with our our production needs. Let's go take care of the slurry first. I have a slurry tank over here that'll work. Yep. And this is for spreading, but it should also work for transportation. Is there a way to use courseplay in reverse? Jason, it does. If you configure the Valtra to go in reverse, it will do it correctly. It'll do what you expect it to do. Tank is full. Tank is full? What? Oh, that's just our forage wagon. Or is it that we can't put any more grass in there? I don't think that's the case. All right, so there is our slurry. And we can use that slurry to also make fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. All right, so we'll need to put what little grain we have over there. Hopefully we have something. What is it? It can take wheat, it can take barley, and oats. So do we have any of that? We have some wheat, we have some oats. We don't have any barley. So, okay. And I'd say let's put some oats in there. Because it'll just make general seed. Mark says, would you like my Massey MF6? Perhaps, Mark. If you're asking me. Jason definitely would. And you'll put it on Discord. Awesome. Mark, do you have like an itch.io or GitHub or Google Drive, you know, like a central place that I can go to download any and all things Mark Thor? I hope you do, because that makes it really easy, I know for me, to get what I need from you. Let's see. I just need... Yeah, it's just a small trailer. Do I still have that small Oracle? I think I do. Is it back here? Yeah, it is. It's not configured right. Oh, I've got that Kloss one. Let's just go grab him. That will work just fine. It's nice having that smoothed out, so I don't, like, bounce around when I come flying through there. You have it set up on Discord. Okay. Okay. Well, just let me know, Mark, once you've got, you know, let everybody know once you've got that interface set up. All right, so I say let's do some oats. I'm just going to go ahead and take it all. We had that for our flour production, but I mean cereal. Oh, we did have it for flour too, I think. But I think a good use of it would be to make seeds with it. And I think in its normal configuration, it needs water. But when I went and modded this, I think I took that out. All right, so there's that. We're going to activate it, and we've got our seeds stored. That's excellent. That's everything we need. We've got plenty of slurry. Very good. Okay. I will put him right here. Speed up the time just a little bit. How fast is this making seeds? We already have 32 liters. That's not very fast. I think we're just going to go ahead and buy some this go around. But we are going to fertilize first. So let's go do that. Oh, that's right. We have our own liquid fertilizer spreader that we can drive ourselves. Let's go get in it. All right. Got plenty of fertilizer in there, which is also good. And I think I'm going to just set him up on course play. Not necessarily to be lazy, but just because it'll happen pretty quick. And I think by the time we go get the seeder set up and over there, he will be done fertilizing. Oh, we've got straw in the field, guys. Yeah. Yeah, we need to pick that up. Have to say. Hate to say. All right. Well, how is he doing? He's almost done. Let's do this. I want to look and see. Do we have straw over here as well? We do. Guys, we have so much straw. We have straw for days. All right, because we have so much straw, I don't think I'm going to pick up the straw over here. I should have just not swathed it. Is that okay, guys, if I just basically just seed over that? All right, let's just set up a quick course. This says there's a temporary course. What does it look like? It's not on this field. Okay, so we'll clear it out. There we go. All right. Yeah, it was for this field. So we're going to say, nope, we want to do this field. I think one headland's probably going to be enough. Let's see. Try 2. 2 looks good enough. We'll just go with that. And there's where he starts. All right, what did I do? Oh, I think I have him going the other way around. I'm not sure. Let's see what he does. If he drives forward like 3 meters and then opens it up again, I'm gonna... Okay, what is going on here? Yeah, it's exactly what he did. All right, whatever. Okay, so while he's doing that, we will get back in our Valtra. And let's go. Mark says you shared the Massey and a weight that you've done on my general chat. Okay, great. Thank you, Mark. So, although that might be enough seed, well, it will be enough seed for 2 fields, because we have 2 fields to seed. Let's go ahead and just fill this guy up completely. That's the wrong one, Scott. We need to be over here. Okay. So that only cost us $1,600. Not a big deal, but it's nice when you can get it for free. I'll have to check out that weight, Mark. Is it the one that's also a bumper that can, like, push bales out of the way? All right, now what's this looking like from a fertilizing perspective? It's looking just fine. Awesome. Okay. It won't take much longer for that to finish. While that's happening, not quite as wide. Okay. While that's happening, I'm going to do a quick bio break. I will see you guys in like 45 seconds. That'll give our fertilizer spreader time to go. I am back. Let me do just something on my computer real quick here. Go. There we go. All right. And he is just about done. So that's good. Okay. He's got just that one little spot. Okay, let's go get in our Valtra. We'll go ahead and get him started. There's pics if I want a quick look. All right, Mark, I'll take a quick look. Yeah, that's nice. Very nice. Let me see if I can get it over on up on the screen for you guys. Can you guys see that? So there's the line of weights. And then here's that weight on the Massey. Very nice, Mark. All right. So, looks like our fertilizer sprayer is done. We'll get him off the field. Hey, Steel Horse, how are you, buddy? You may have come online when I was taking a quick bathroom break. Good to have you in chat. Hope you're doing all right. For now, I'm just gonna put him right there. Let's go back over to our cedar. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this myself. I can't do everything course play, right? That's kind of like a cop-out. So I will go ahead and do this myself. I am gonna use GPS, however. So let's get that set up. Excuse me. All right. All right, so let's get set up for 180 degrees for our cardinal direction. And let's set our auto width. That's good. Snap train angle is off. That all looks good. And we don't see where we are, but it should be okay anyway. We'll turn on the cedar. We'll drop that down. I'm gonna clean up our screen a little bit. There we go. And we are putting down wheat, guys. Awesome. All right. So we are not picking up this straw. We have gobs of straw on another field. And you know, I mean, that what I just thought of doing was maybe doing this as a course play, and then we can go manually pick up straw off that other field. But I don't know. That's just me being in like uber productive frame of mind. I don't want to get too crazy. Do a little bit of little bit of headland stuff here. We'll get back on our rows. Cranky, you're just getting into winter and already you can't wait for spring? My goodness. Cranky, that's gonna be a long winter for you, buddy. I just missed. Must be kind of bumpy over there. So our cedar did not get everything seeded. I'll go back and clean that up. And this is not a huge field. It shouldn't take us too long to get this seeded. And once I'm back on GPS, I can monitor the chat a little more closely. This isn't too bad as it is. Get on the next row. I'm going to speed up our game clock a little bit more. We'll do 10x for now. Jason, can I share a link for Discord? I certainly can. If Jason, you or anyone else can just type in !Discord in the chat. Looks like Nightbot just now did it for us. All right, thank you, Steelhorse. That will take you to where you can join the server. I'd love to have you. We've got a great community over there. And there's Corpnut. And he says, congrats on last Saturday win for the Longhorns. Oh, Corpnut. I was pulling my hair out. But yeah, that was a huge win for us. We are now ranked in the top 25 again. Like pretty well too. I'm going off memory, but I want to say we're ranked like 18 or something like that. We our biggest game is going to be this Saturday. We're going to play TCU, Texas Christian University. They are one of the 4 undefeated teams remaining. And let's see, I think we play them in Austin. I'm not positive. Anyway, if we can beat them, this will turn out to be an excellent season for us, and we'll, I think, be first in our conference too. So that's the one I'm most nervous about. I think I saw your Oregon Ducks won, and you guys are ranked really high. So I think you guys are going to have like a really nice bowl opportunity. We're 18th. Okay, that's what I thought. I haven't said this yet, but please, if you are enjoying this, hit that like button in YouTube. That really helps the channel, gets the word out, and also would love for you to subscribe and click on the notification button as well, so that you will be alerted of future live streams when I go live, and also when I post videos. I do usually 2 live streams a week, and I will upload 1 to 2 videos per week. I didn't upload anything last week because we were pretty heavy on the live streams with the No Man's Land series. Do I use chopped straw? I think I do, Corpnut. I think I do for this game. I normally do. It's just a question of if I remember to load it or not. And we dropped straw because at the time that I harvested this, we needed straw. But there is a whole nother field that we harvested for wheat that also has straw dropped and swathed. So we're going to pick that up. I just didn't. Picking straw up for this field and that field is just, I don't know, it's excessive, but it's unnecessary. We don't quite need that much. Ducks are in 6th place now. Awesome. Very good, Corpnut. Have I used the new time saver mod? I sure have. Oh, the new one for, well, the one he just reviewed is not the time saver mod. It's the mod folder integrator, and I don't think it's released yet. But the time saving stock check is a mod that I reviewed right when it came out, and I use that on all my game saves, and I have it on this one, and we've actually been using it several times in this live stream. All right. Yeah, the one that Argsy reviewed, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's released to the public yet. And FSG team, was it Farm Sim Game Modding, might be their official title. They did not provide me with an advanced copy, but I haven't asked either. But I will say this, I will be using it when it comes out, because what I do right now currently is I do it all myself manually. I go in and modify the XML. But that mod is wonderful. It does more than that. One really great thing is it will tell you if your mod, for all the mods in your mod folder, if they are being actively loaded or not. And that allows you an easy way to clean house with your mod folders. That's one of the first things I'm going to do when I install that mod. Or actually, it's not even a mod. It's a standalone program. Standalone PC-only program. And I got a kind of a bounce last time I went over a big straw mound, so I went a little slow that time over it. You need to learn how to do the mod folder thing. Corpnut, it's a great way to go, and if you use that program, it'll make it easy. You don't have to go in and actually like edit XML code. Yeah, definitely give it a shot. Steel Horse, mine's a bit of a mess as well. And although I think I've got my folders pretty well like labeled and so on, where my mod folders are a mess is some mod folders I have like 500 mods in the folder, but I might only be using like 100 of them. So it'll give me a chance to go and delete out those mods that I'm not using and free up some extra disk space. Because still, I think you can share my pain with video creation taking up a lot of disk space. Mark, you don't want to see yours. That's kind of how I am right now. I'm just, hey, the folders work. I probably have 12 different mod folders. And I mean, some of them are several gigs. You know, like 6, maybe even 10 gigs, some of them. And that's just wrong. We go. Steel Horse, you just filled up a 2 terabyte drive. Ouch. Corpnut, you're asking what GPU am I using? I am using an RTX 3060 Ti, and I think it has 12 gigabytes of RAM, and it does everything I need it to do. I mean, I don't do 4K, but doing 1080p, it does everything that I need it to do. I would say if you are shopping for a new card, probably, and if you're looking on that caliber, oh, you're looking at a 3070 Ti? Yeah, that, I would recommend like a 3070 Ti, 3080 if you can afford it. They're becoming pretty reasonably priced these days. The 3060 came with my PC build, so I didn't really have any other, you know, an opportunity to customize it. If I could customize, I'd probably do a 3080, just to have a little extra headroom. And that would allow me to do some 4K. It's like true 4K stuff. It's looking good. Yeah, Steelhorse, you've got a 3080. I remember you telling me that. And, you know, really for running Farm Sim in 1080p, I think you'll agree with me, Steelhorse. That's really all you need. I mean, even a 3070, FSG uses a 3070, and he has no trouble running it like maxed out settings, and then he even like extends that even more and still has no problems. It allows you to run the game in 1440p. Okay. And stream in HD. Nice. Okay. On large maps that are big, like this one, and even Middleburg, my graphics card, I mean, I'll max it out. You know, like it'll go to 100% utilization, but it's just here and there. And that's because I have it on max settings, max graphic settings. If it became a problem, like for certain maps that aren't efficiently built or just massive, I would just tweak down my graphics quality settings a little bit and I'd be just fine. You're overclocking a 1080 Ti, a 180 Ti. Awesome. Looks like we have 20 viewers in the live stream right now, so thank you everybody for tuning in today. I really appreciate that. So I'm going to live stream until for another hour and 10 minutes. So we'll go 2.5 hours total. And because at that time, our good friend Mighty Mike is going to start his live stream on the No Man's Land game save that I just finished and then handed off to him. So I hope that everyone will join me in at least going over there to say hi. You don't have to stay, but I'm going to go over there, give them a like, hang out for a little while. Biggest difference you notice is the i9 129K CPU with 32 megabyte RAM literally had the render time. Yeah. I don't have an i9, I have an i7 Steelhorse, but it's a pretty good clock rate, and I have a lot of cores, I can't remember. And it cuts my render time in half from what I had on my old system. Cranky, you have a 3060. Okay, and it's doing fine. Yeah, I would think so. Hey, Pleasant View Farms, how are you? Glad to have you here today. Hope you're doing all right. I'm doing great. All right, there's that little bit we're going to have to clean up. Take care of that. And that's good. We've got that all done. One last pass. So what I'll do, since we hit a little bump, I'm going to hit it from this angle, this different angle. See if we can get that covered. Oh, just that one little spot. Let's see if we can get that. You know what? That's good enough. There's just a little bit of a bump there. I'm not going to worry about it. Rendering's the only thing you do that runs the machine at 100%. Same for me. I noticed when my malware checker does a scan, it runs all my CPs at 100%. The cool thing is it does like an entire scan in like 4 minutes, which is pretty amazing. All right, so we have that done. We're gonna park him, and then we're gonna go take the straw off that other field. I thought about doing it automatically, but we're so far away from our silo, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, and it wouldn't go very quick. Tell you what, Arksy has really rubbed off on me. I'm in... without even thinking now, I come over here and wash equipment. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but anyway, Arksy has left his mark on me. Still, same here. I'm not an overclocking kind of person. My graphics card is already maxed out for thermally. I actually had to add some extra fans to my case. And I'm not overclocking, but I am having a customized, more aggressive use of my GPU fans. All right, so we'll leave you here for now. What time do we have? So we have another hour. You know what? Before we tackle that other field, let's see what we can do with our silage. I mean, not silage. Let's see what we can do with our slurry. We have a lot of liquid manure. And we want to make use of it. We did already fill up our seed production and fertilizer production, so that's good. But we need to start using this. I mean, we can just put it on the ground for fertilizer, but also I think we could, maybe put down a BGA. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm thinking about. Let me know what you guys think. So here's all of our animal sheds and pens and so on. We have this some remnants of an old grass field back here, and then there's like an old sorghum field back here. We're going to put a road through here to connect these two production areas. But I was thinking of maybe putting the BGA here and putting the modular one from our pumps and hoses DLC, just so that we have the option of using the pumps and hoses stuff to fertilize field 8. Not that we even have to. It's not big, and we have a slurry spreader already, but it would just be fun, I guess. And really, it would be close enough we could probably run hoses even over to this one over here. What do you guys think about that if we put down a BGA? Because other than that, I'm going to save our game while we're just hanging out here. Let me know in the chat what you guys are thinking. All right, so Cranky says BGA. Steel Horses behind it. Okay. What other factories use liquid manure besides our fertilizer plant? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what we do. And then what we can do is with our, could put our slurry and our manure in there. Once we generate digestate, we can then put that on the field so that we just kind of get maximum utility out of our poop. All right, let's go for it. I am going to put him up. Yeah, still need to level out things over here. I've been doing that off camera just because it's not the most exciting thing to watch. And as I said earlier in my live stream, I did a lot of that around the animal pens, especially like the chicken pen. Clean that up, but I'll keep working on that. All right. I have not yet put down the modular BGA stuff from Pumps and Hoses. I did it, well, I take it back. I did it kind of as a test. And I did it on this map, but it didn't survive. I took it up because it's rather expensive. In fact, I see we've got like 1.2 million right now. We're going to use probably the majority of that money to put down that BGA. We can always get a loan. We've got great cash flow with all of our production that's just, you know, automatically being sold. I'm not worried about that. We're going to need to go sell some eggs and wool here soon. Should record the groundwork. Good for blooper shorts. Okay. Yeah, there might be some to do there, Cranky. You think it's kind of telling how fast the hype bubble on Pumps and Hoses burst? Yeah, it kind of did. Now that I kind of understand more of its limitations, I won't say that, like, I know exactly how things roll. But now that I understand that, you know, don't expect to be able to hook it up to an animal pen, which is extremely unfortunate because all of our slurry is here. It's all right here. And with Pumps and Hoses, we can't get to it easily without manually unloading it. So, but what we'll do, once we have the BGA set up, I'll probably set up a course play, or an auto drive, to just get slurry out of here, and then, you know, drive it up here, over here to where I'm going to put down the BGA. I think I'm going to put it down, like, you know what? I think I'll put it down right back here where all this room is. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't... Well, if it'll fit here, I'll put it here, but it may not quite be enough... May not quite be enough real estate. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So here we are right here. I don't know if there's enough room to put a BGA. If I could put it down right here, I will. Otherwise, I'll put it down right here. Otherwise, I'll put it down over here. All right, enough talk, Scott. Let's get busy. Let's get that down. I'm going to get myself out of the way. And important safety tip, whenever you're doing landscaping or putting down production, anything like that, you definitely want to save your game. Because if you totally screw it up, you can always just reload your game. And back our time scale off a little bit for now. Because it's already noon. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. I just remembered that I haven't looked at used vehicles in forever. There is a T7. We don't need another tractor, guys. Not unless we're going to turn something else in. All right. Stay focused, Scott. All right. Production. Factories. Let's go over here to our pumps and hoses stuff. Here it is. Okay. So you have to start with, I think you have to start with a fermenter. We have a 20 million liter, a 26 million liter, a 30 million liter tank. That's looking pretty big. That one's a lot smaller. That's even smaller. Now you can add multiple of these, because I believe where is it? Nope, I'm thinking wrong. No, I think you can. I think you can connect multiples. Let's go ahead with a big one. I don't want to get too crowded, so I am going to put it over here. Let's do some serious smoothing and leveling. First, I'm going to do some smoothing. And I'm going to go ahead and smooth this out as well. You just use the industrial BGA? Yeah, and I could. In fact, Cranky, I had just a good old BGA on this original save game, and I took it off because this is the map we tried out pumps and hoses on, and if you remember, it did not go well. We gave pumps and hoses DLC bad marks. We gave it a D-, and we moved on. So I basically ripped everything up, including my BGA. We're adding one back. I'm just going to do the pumps and hoses one. It's a lot more expensive. I'm just doing it just so that we have an opportunity to try out pumps and hoses again, kind of on our own terms, being a little wiser and more careful. All right. Just gonna do like some massive smoothing, and I'm gonna come in here and smooth a little bit too, because as I said, we're gonna have gonna build a road through here, some road access. Ooh. All right, so that should be good. Now I'm going to do some leveling. I'm going to do it right here. Can I get a sense of how level this is? You know what would be really cool is if we had a mod or a screen or something that would show us like a topographic profile of our maps, you know, with like the topo lines, so we can actually see better, you know, kind of the rise and run of all this. So I want to grab, I think I want to grab right here is where I want to start. I want to start my reference. how's that looking? So we're actually building, we're going up. I guess that's okay. I guess I'm okay with that. What are we doing over here? Are we going down or are we going up? About level. Okay, I'm good with that. I like that. So let's just continue. Cranky say that they fixed a lot in pumps and hoses, but still some grumbling on the forums. Yep, they did. They fixed a lot of just the, like, it's supposed to do this and it doesn't. My understanding is it still is not compatible with animal and slurry and manure areas. And that's unfortunate. There's got to be a way to do it. Even if someone can come up with like a stopgap, like a stationary slurry trailer that you load into that keeps filling and then somehow connects over into the pumps and hoses stuff. I could see someone being able to do that. I didn't really describe that well, but kind of what I'm thinking. All right, let's do a little more smoothing. Let's smooth into this. All right. Still horse, you like automating the transfer. Okay. Walk the high wire. Can never have too many tractors. I agree, Cranky. Yeah, topographic lines would be nice. Yeah, Steel Horse. If Mark could go and be our savior for pumps and hoses. Mark, if you can find a way to get our animal pens to load into something to do with pumps and hoses, I would be all over that. Okay, I think we've got a good area. I'm gonna put some paint down. We've got asphalt, we've got gravel. I think I'm gonna put some asphalt down. And this is mainly just so I can establish like an area that we're gonna work in. And so what I like to do is get my bearing like in some like 90-degree multiple of 90 degrees so that I can use my ASWD keys there. So you can see down here I've got 90 degrees. Now, as long as I don't rotate, I can paint and use my WASD keys and make some really nice straight lines. Somehow, there. All right. And then I can also just do this. Let's venture out over here. All right, that should be enough room. These pumps and hoses BGAs are not area efficient. And you know, it's because realism. That's why. All right, so we'll put down a big old fat fermenter. What are our points here? So there's the wrench. There is I think that's where we can get. That's one of our pumps or hoses hookups. All right, and I guess that's it. All right, so I'm gonna put that down here, and just so you know, we may have to move some stuff around. it may turn out that we've got some things positioned wrong, because I'm not, I've only done this once. The way it works, so that's the first thing you do. You put down your fermenter. Once you've got that, everything else is going to key off of that. Yes, it is expensive, Steel Horse. And we just got started. Let's see. Now, as far as getting stuff into the fermenter, there's a few ways to do it. You can use... Is it this? No, what is this? This is a cogeneration plant. That makes electric power and heat from methane. So that'll be fun to have, but don't need to have it. Okay, so we want one of these. This is what we will you dump into. And what I have learned is you can't dump to the ground and get it in here. You have to actually dump over the wall into it, which is really not great. Let's get in here close so we can see what's going on. However, if you use this... Oh, I can use a ramp, Cranky. That's correct. That is true. I could use a ramp. I don't think I have a ramp mod installed. But you can also use this. And this is basically like a thing you can back into and load. So I've been using this, and I think I'm going to put it more on this side. It will connect if I put it in a hole. Interesting. Oh, I didn't think about that. So this is 179,000. The good thing about this is, so it holds 115,000. What does this hold? That holds almost as much. I want to start with this. If we want to add one of these, we can do that later on. But this will basically allow us to back in and unload. And I guess I'll put that here. All right. Now, there somewhere, is it a silo extension? Somewhere we have a digestate extension for pumps and hoses. This is it. It's a liquid manure tank. And you kind of need these so that you can put, you don't overload it. And then there's a place to store extra digestate, I think. Oh, this is it. These are the same. So we have the open ones and we have the closed ones. That holds 2.1 million. That holds almost 1 million. What if we do that? And is it... I guess these are attached. It says it can also be used to store digestate when building a pumps and hoses biogas plant. So I think this will allow us to hold extra digestate. And that's where we grab it. So I'm going to rotate it so that it's kind of on the outside. And then we'll put like a road that goes around it. Yeah, I'm going to stick it back here just so we have a little more room. And that's 100,000. You can see our money is dwindling fast. Jeremy Freeman, how are you, buddy? I'm sorry I missed when you came in earlier. Great having you here. Okay, so let's see what else. I think we might need so if any of you guys are knowledgeable with pumps and hoses, answer me this. Do we need to have one of these gas torches to burn off excess methane? And or do we need to have a cogeneration plant to generate electric power from the methane? Or is it just one or the other, or neither? It seems like doing this would make sense, because then we can make money off of the methane that we're producing. And there's nothing to do but just control it. So I think I'm just going to stick this right here. And wow, we are down to our last $147,000. Let's hope that's all we have to spend. All right, guys, let's go check out what we have. So, spent a little more time on that than I had expected to. However, we're kind of learning. Let's see what we've got here. So, here is our BGA fermenter, and then we also have the cogeneration power plant. Okay. So what we'll want to do first is get this thing full of silage. And I want to see something. I have a big tank. I hope that it will hold silage. Let's see, is it here? Here it is. It will hold silage. Very good. And it holds 50,000 liters. Okay. The flare stack is a must, Corpnut says. Oh, okay. Can't remember whose review it was, but the flare was apparently needed to stop methane production from being limited. Oh, okay. I see. So if you overload your methane storage, then basically you're not fermenting anymore. Got it. That rings a bell, because I think I came to that conclusion myself. All right, well, let's go back to it. Hopefully I have enough money. Tell you what, I'm going to... Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I was just going right away. I didn't realize that was just a key hit. Apologies. Let me show you what I did just in case. I don't know where I left you guys alone. I did get the flare placed. So you guys can see me now, right? Are we good? Are we good? Thank you for sticking with me too, by the way. You're about to ask for a refund. Okay, good. Sorry about that, guys. My Stream Deck is on my keyboard. It's like an extra row of keys, and I accidentally hit it. So I very much apologize for that. But yeah, I got the flare down. I took out a loan, and the only thing you guys missed was we maxed out our eggs, and I was coming over here and moving them along. So although I left you guys stressed a bit, you didn't really miss anything. Okay. And that was my ADD getting the best of me. All right. So we've got a good 40 minutes left. What we're going to do now is we're going to get in our 18-wheeler, and we're going to start moving this we're going to start moving this slurry into the BGA. And our tank is over by our bakery, because we had to send some milk over there to make some cakes. So let's go get that. Jason, you're still a bit confused about the flare. What I think it is, Jason, is your BGA is fermenting along, and one of the outputs is methane, and it can only hold so much methane. Once it's maxed out, it will stop the fermentation process unless you have a way to burn off that excess methane. Okay, we've got a bunch of milk in here, guys. I was hoping that was the case. Let's put, just in case we can. Oh yeah, I remember this. My truck needs to be upgraded. Remember that? Off gas. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Is that everything? Oh yeah, remember I got stuck on this too. And I'm stuck again. All right, let's try this again. Oh, okay, it's full. All right, I am going to sell. Sorry, guys. I remember this problem we had last time. Basically what it is this tank holds a whole bunch of liquid, and it's really, really heavy, and my truck is not powerful enough to really do anything with it, so we're gonna need to upgrade my truck. But I'm gonna need to empty it of this milk, so we're gonna go over to the dairy and empty it. So this is just gonna take a while, guys. I know, still worse. It's really unrealistic. You know, milk is, it is, what's the word I'm looking for? It has an expiration date. It's perishable. And I think oh my gosh. Look away, guys. I'm just gonna get this over this hump. I think it would be a lot more realistic if the game would basically, like, force you to do something with the milk, like sell it or make it into cheese or put it in the dairy before it goes bad. Kind of like with fields, you know, in seasons, if you don't harvest your fields in time, the crop withers. I think that would be a good realism mod that could be added. All right. See how much milk this will take, and then whatever's left, we're just gonna sell, guys. Hopefully it'll take all of it. And then what we'll do, we've got about half an hour left. That'll give us time to set up an auto drive course. And we'll, I guess in conjunction with that, we'll lay out a road. And then we will just have it shuttle the slurry from the cow pen to the BGA. First, let's go upgrade our truck. All right, so I think we're just going to have to outright sell it because I think I've already maxed this guy out for as far as horsepower. Have I? Yeah, I have. So let's just sell him. Let's repair it. And oh, I can't sell it here, but I can sell it. I have a mod that allows me to sell by just doing this. I mean, we could go over to the dealership, which is just a few hundred yards away, but let's kind of be efficient. So we're going to get 71,000, so that's great. All right, let's go into the store and see what big trucks we can buy. We have a Peterbilt. We've got some other Macs. So let's see if we can. Let's check out this Peterbilt. How beefy can we make this guy? Well, I don't see where we can upgrade the engine on that. Let's go look at something else. What about this? Can we? Nope. Well, I know a truck that will do it is the 82 Studios, was it the Phoenix? I can't remember what it's called. It'll do it, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Is this the one we had before? This is the one we had before. That goes to 505. That one's not configurable. Guys, I have left us in a pickle where we don't have enough horsepower. I mean, I could use one of these Mans if they have more horsepower, but it's not like, it's the wrong continent. So I think what we're gonna do, guys, is I'm just gonna install that mod, if you'll bear with me. We have the time. So we'll save the game, and I'll just back out, and we will add that. Guys, let me apologize again for knocking you out of the live stream into my preamble screen. That was bad. Downloadable content. Let's see what we can find. Now there is this one. I haven't used this one. This one's pretty new. It's a cab over that Ep12 Studios did. Released what, about a month ago? That might be fun. Hello, Waylon. How are you today? Welcome in. We are upgrading our semi truck, and I'll go ahead and put this in. Yeah, this has a pretty beefy engine option too. Yeah, that cab over's nice. In fact, I'm gonna try that out first because I haven't had a chance to try it out. I think we should. But I wanted to just see. Here it is, the TLX Phoenix series. I'm going to install that one just while we're here. Okay. Is there anything else that we need to install? I don't think so. Not for now. Okay. So let's go back into the game. All right. Now we're going to have some serious power. We're going to effectively double our horsepower. So we should be good to go. When you're asking, can I get the new John Deere 9X30T series? You know, for other maps, that would probably be a good fit. That might be a bit overkill for this map. Now, if I make my fields much bigger, though, that might be a good way to go, putting in a 9XT. I do like that tractor. And I can't remember if it's custom mods or one of the other modders that has that. Dang it. I hit the escape button, and the weird thing is there's no way to get out of this. I'm just going to have to Alt F4 and try again. So what I did is once the screen loads, if I hit the escape key, it goes into no man's land. Has anyone else had that problem? Yeah, Sid modding. That's it, Cranky. Thank you. All right, let's launch the game again. Hopefully I can. So now Steam is not liking it. So that's not fun. I'm unable to sync with Steam now. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. Guys, this stream has been riddled with operator error and technical difficulties. I apologize. All right, let's try again. You never use 82 Studios. You always have conflicts with other mods. I have had trouble with some of the mods, I will admit. I've used the TLX, I guess it's the Phoenix semi-truck, and I've used the TLX 2020 pickup with pretty good success. Although if you're on my live stream Saturday, we had a really weird interaction conflict with auto drive and both of those pickups. Or it could have been the trailer, which was also an 82 Studios trailer. Anyhow, let's go into the shop and let's buy a beefy truck. I want to try this cab over. Looks like we have two different versions. I don't know the difference. It may just be sound. I'm going to just go for this one. So that is 620 horsepower. We can go to 7 and 995. 1,985. That is unrealistic. I'm not going to do that, but I think I might do that. I think I'll do the 995. Just, I don't want to have any trouble. I'm probably just going to go with a lot of defaults for now, just because I don't want to dwell on this. I am going to look at this cabin color's pretty not good. So can we do maybe that? I don't know what we're going to do with decals. Cabin roof. Let's go with like... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Mark, that 82 might be the year that that David was born. I'm going to go with that. And let's just buy it. Okay. Let's go find it. There he is. Ooh, I like the sound. Let's see what it looks like inside the cab. Nice. That looks pretty cool. Pretty old school. We've got the CB radio and the fan. I like it. Steel Horse, you finished high school in 82? I'm not far behind you. I finished in 86. Oh, it's got that Jake brake sound, which I'm not, truthfully, I'm not a fan of. Hopefully there's a way to turn it off. All right, guys, after a long delay, sorry about that. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. So after a long delay, we finally have it so that we can get our VGA production set up. You love the Jakes, louder the better. Wow. Okay. I don't mind it. In a live stream, it's not necessarily something you want to just have going on. I agree, Steel. You should have a key, because that's how it is in real life, right? You can use your regular brakes or you can use your Jake brake. Here in the US, I know there's several areas where there are city ordinances where you are not allowed to use your Jake brake. All right, so we're gonna map a course. You do have a key. Oh, good, Steel. Oh, you're saying I actually should have a key. Oh, okay. Low, medium, high. Awesome. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it today, but I'm glad to know that. All right, we want to make... Whoops. That, and then that. Okay, here we go. So what I'm going to do, I'll lay out our course, and then I will follow up with an actual road later. All right, and let's see. Where do we offload? I think it's over on the other side. It's over here somewhere. There it is. I see it. I see it. And I probably should have filled up with slurry so we could have seen the trigger, but we'll just nudge it around as we need to. So I'm going to just come around this way because we can use the same course for gathering our digestate, which is there. hopefully this hooks up without too much trouble. That works. Okay. So I will turn off recording. And now let's set up some waypoints. Let me turn on my menu. Okay, so there's our fill trigger. Let me pull forward a little bit more. I'll go to there. Let me go one more. I don't want to push my luck. I'll just stay there. This is going to be... we'll call it how pen slurry fill. Okay. And let's go ahead and fill. Steel, that's not a bad idea. I'm kind of brought this girl to the dance, so I'm gonna dance with her. And now that we've got more power, this is actually working. We're not gonna win any races, but it is working. Still pretty slow, I must admit. Yeah, still very slow. We're not going to care because we're going to put this guy on autopilot and he's just going to move it over 50,000 liters at a time, which even at that is going to be... what? I mean, he'll probably fill up the BGA because we have almost 1 million liters. Right. Yeah, I would imagine it's going to be a similar weight corp nut. Now let's see if we get a trigger. There it is. So I'm going to pull ahead just a little bit further. We'll go there, and then we're going to say this is going to be BGA slurry unload. And let's go ahead and tell you what, I'm going to back up a little bit, and we're just going to turn this on. See how it goes. Tell you, we got a nice production area back here, guys. This is by far our largest production area. We have room to expand. We have room to expand the BGA if we want to. All right, let's set this up. So we want to load at cow pen. So I have the old triggers. That's interesting. Cow pen slurry fill. And then we're going to BJ slurry unload. This is going to be slurry. And let's see what happens. At 35K for the truck and trailer. Are you talking about for total weight corp nut? Okay, So after some significant trial and error and some operator error, we have this working. All right, now that that's going, let's come over here and let's enable things. Okay, so we're burning all of our methane production. So I think that warning basically is saying you're not generating power. So let's activate that. And hopefully that's going to make our torch go down. It says our cogeneration plant is not running. Maybe, oh, I think it still needs some time to kind of get going. Oh, we need to turn on our fermenter. That's what it is. Turn our fermenter on. Okay, fermenter is on. We've got 50,000 liters of slurry. Now, this is set up a little more efficiently where I think it can take any of these inputs. We don't have to turn them on individually. Yeah? So you see here where it says digestate distribute across biogas plant. I think by having that there, it will put it into that digestate tank that we dropped. And also by having the methane that way, it will go over to the cogeneration plant. It says it's not running. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to speed up our time. And then let's see if... I just want to see this thing start working as we would expect it to. Is the digestate plant linked to the BGA? I believe that it is because when I laid it down, it had a line connecting it. Yeah, materials are missing, but what? I mean, surely we don't have to put all 4 of these in for it to start working, right? Not all materials are available. That's true. Silage. So if the situation, yeah, if we have to have slurry and silage for this thing to run at all, then that's ridiculous, right? It should be able to use either one. I mean, it should be able to use any one of these. It shouldn't be all 4 of these required. That's a silly... Look at the recipe. Oh. Interesting. What's going on here, guys? You're right. That says silage, but it'll accept slurry. So what up? Is there a slurry fermenter? Good question, Steel Horse. Let's look. Am I in the way of him? Why is he not moving? Oh, is he... Oh, wow. He doesn't have... That's all that he could unload. This is so bizarre, guys. All right. Again, the frustration with pumps and hoses continues. And some of this may just be because things are different. But they're different, and they're not documented, and they're not intuitive. So that does not bode well for any game thing, you know? There's the fermenter. Let's go back to silos. Be used to store liquid manure. They can also be used to store digestate when building a pumps and hoses biogas plant. Okay. So do I need to put it... Let's try this. Maybe. Maybe I need to actually add it over here. It only stores it. You think it only stores it? Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's the way it was worded. You could use it. You can use it in a. If you're using it in a pumps and hoses, then it's used for digestate. If you're using it without pumps and hoses biogas plant, it can be used to store liquid manure. Only. I don't know, guys. Let's go back. Checking our time. So we've got about 8 minutes left. We'll see if we get this figured out. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. See if we can get this figured out. If we can't get it figured out, I will try to figure it out on my own. Now there is this thing called a separator. What does that do? A separator separates the solid fraction of liquid manure that can be sold or used as bedding for fertilizer. It needs to be stationed near a liquid manure tank, trailer, or trigger. I'm thinking we don't have to have that for it to use slurry. Do you guys agree with that? We can try it. Whoa, that's big. We don't need it. Thank you, Cranky. I was hoping someone would say that. Let's go back into the production. Those two make pellet. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's for like making something completely different. All right, so let's go look at Well, let's do this. Let's go put some silage in here and just see what happens. We're not gonna get the slurry running. Let's see if we can get let's see if we can get silage working. No, I didn't steal horse. There's not an option for it, and I'll pull it up again here in just a second and show you. Let me pull that up again. So here's our fermenter. That's the only production chain icon we have. And then then you have your inputs here. I mean, I can click on them and I can buy stuff. That's nice to know. And then over here under utilization, I can't click on anything. This is just all for information. So it says the only recipe is for silage. Why? That's what I don't understand. I mean, I would think that I could click on that and it would show our recipe for slurry, but we don't get it. So don't forget to open the fill point. Cranky, tell me more. What does that mean? That I need to open the fill point. And then while you're addressing that, I'm going to put some silage in there just so we can at least show that something works. I really wish pumps and hoses stuff didn't have to be so different and frustrating and non-intuitive. All right, I think I can put silage in here, since this is what we have. Yep, good. And I think we have quite a bit of it too. Corbett say watch FSG's video on it and it may help. Yeah, I may have to. And there's some other people that have some good content out there. And that's kind of my bad. I mean, I'll take the blame for this, is, you know, trying to venture into this without fully working things through. I did this, I basically built this same setup a couple of months ago, right when it first came out. Tried it out a little bit, and so I thought I had a handle on it. But I guess now that I think about it, I didn't try slurry. I was just doing silage, which is what we're going to do right now. All right, so we'll get to use this now. So here I'm going to open the store. Uh-oh, I'm in the way. And let me get lined up a little bit better. I think I got it. All right. All right, so now that we're doing that, what can we make this BGA do for us? Okay, so it says we have silage, and it's going up. And let me get our clock running again, a little quicker. Okay, it says our bunker is running okay. Got silage and slurry in the recipe. That is so weird, guys. What is going on? So could it be that, I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, to me, that would be a bug. If it's changing the recipe according to what it has available as an input, it should have said slurry into this, but it didn't. So to me, it's like that would be a bug in my view. And look, now it's 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 using our slurry. That is bizarre, guys. That is bizarre. Quite bizarre. Okay. Maybe so still. Maybe we gotta have, maybe we can't run it with 100% silage. Okay, you know what? That's the most logical explanation. So we got that figured out, guys. Okay, so we get to end on a somewhat positive note. I'm gonna claim that. I'm gonna call that a victory. All right, guys. So we're at time. We want to go meet up with our buddy Mighty Mike Farms. If one of my moderators can put Mighty Mike Farms live stream link or channel link in the chat, I would very much appreciate that. And I encourage everyone to, yeah, slurry's an additive, Corp Nut. All right, I think we all learned that. But I'm going to head over to Mighty Mike's live stream. I encourage everyone else to do that, and just we'll just tell him that we've got a Scott Free for All raid coming at him, and we will enjoy his live stream. Okay, guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there while I had you guys offline. But I'm gonna save this, and we will get over to his live stream. So thank you very much. I'll see you next time.